Instigators, propagators, what else would you say?
Yeah, storytellers.
Storytellers. How's that?
I think it's about figuring out the best ways to incite a movement. How do we connect all our shared interests with the interests of the planet?
That's a great question.
I think we're looking for a groundswell response. We want to see as many people talking about this issue and taking action as they do for any other cause.
So what we're looking for is steady progression and increases in eyeballs and shares and so on and so forth.
I think we're looking to see a resonance in the conversation that achieves the scale that we see in a lot of other pop culture movements. We want to see this rise to the top of the heap. It certainly moves slower. I think it's a complex issue. There's so many different levers around the economics of it, around the emotion of it, the geography of it. It has a lot more threads and complexity.
It's very abstract, and you haven't been able to sort of really feel it or experience it until very recently. And you might not have even known that unless it was called to your attention. So it's not like something's going down like gay marriage. So it's not super tangible, and that's the biggest challenge, right? How do you actually create a movement around something that's incredibly abstract and misunderstood?
I think to understand the motivations and the sort of emotional importance of the shared interest groups that you're targeting, understand what they care about, understand what they share and why they share it, so that when you engage them with your issue, with your vision, you can actually resonate.
I make mistakes every day. I might be the biggest mistake in social media. Who knows?
I think people just, they think too insular. They think inside their own circle. They think from their own perspective. They communicate from that perspective, and they think that sometimes it's about being louder or more frequent rather than being smarter about the message.
You know the person who's in the room that kind of, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he just keeps raising his voice and thinking that he thinks that like that's the way to make it so. You don't want to be that person.